Life gets so much simpler with the ideas in the book. All you need to know is the price and the raw material cost, and if there's capacity to make it all possible. So let's continue with the simple example. So the question is whether there's enough capacity for both or not. Events to Remember is the one that offers the 40% off for the donuts, but we also have another customer, Children's Hospital, who's willing to pay for 90% of our normal price for donuts. There's enough capacity for each one individually. So let's take a peek at a little capacity chart for Daily Bread's load. The top bar is operations. The blue part is the baseline load. That's what's already on the operation now. The orange part shows the added load of both Events to Remember and Children's Hospital. You can see from the bottom bar that Daily Bread's ovens are the more heavily loaded resources. Two new customers push that load right past the feels about right limit. Now Robert, who's the plant manager, has gray hair. He's earned each one by living through many unexpected problems. His accumulated wisdom is that in this plant, and they're all different, and by the way, not only are they all different, but typically 5% protective capacity that Robert's saying is necessary is probably not enough, what we're showing right here. So how does Robert feel about accepting both new customers? So you might say, okay, well, it looks like it's still close. Maybe it's okay. Maybe Robert will go with it. But what do we like about Events to Remember again? Right. It's this advertising benefit. So what's the benefit of an advertising benefit if it doesn't bring new business? If it brings new business, that means additional baseline load adding on to it on top of what Events to Remember and Children's Hospital bring. And we're already uncomfortable with the plant's load. So this brings us to a new type of solution, a solution that helps avoid chaos. It's beyond stock buffers of inventory, beyond time buffers. We call them capacity buffers. I think it's a new concept. Now they've got to be prearranged to make sure they're implementable fast enough in an emergency that's caused by a surge in demand or a collapse in capacity. They're only deployed, capacity buffers, to avoid chaos because they are usually terribly expensive. Here are a few examples. Capacity buffers compensate for variation and uncertainty, which happen in our world. So the third lesson for the presentation, get ready, write down number next to number 3. A wise manager keeps capacity buffers ready in their back pocket.